coming at you today with a full body workout that requires no equipment. So gather up your kids, your friends, get outside. This is going to work your full body and require nothing but your body weight, focus, and effort here. It can be either 30 minutes long or 60 minutes long. Let me describe it to you while you get your dynamic warm-up going. There are, I gotta look at my notes, 16 sets here in this workout, and each set is comprised of 3 exercises. This is sort of my progressive concept in exercises where one builds into the other. We are doing this at 30 seconds of work, only 10 seconds of rest. And we're going to go through it A, B, C, take a break while I describe the next set, and we'll hit that A, B, C. That'll give us 30 minutes. If you want to go back to the start and do all of that again, you'll hit an hour. It's a great workout here. Every exercise, or every set rather, in those 3 exercises, the easiest one is exercise number 1. If at any point you feel like this is too much for me, whether it's the cardio, whether it's a lower circuit that we're doing, if it's too much for you, your option is always to go back to exercise 1, okay? Because that's the easiest one of the 3. So if you're really struggling, just head back to exercise 1 and do that one instead. Also, if you're really struggling, hit pause and give yourself a longer break between sets if you need it, okay? So you wrap up that warm-up, and we're going to get right into it here with set number 1. Here we go with set number 1. The 3 exercises are as follows. We're going to do a march and reach. Start in that straight pencil and march those legs, reach those arms. Sorry, I've got that vent right over my head. And that's going to lead us into the high knee skip with arms. And then we'll finish with a straight high knees. We're going to have a cardio starter here to get that heart rate going for us. So 30 seconds of work, 10-second break. Let's get right into it, starting with that march and reach. Here we go. Good. Draw those knees up. Tempo is up to you here. But we're getting this first set in with some cardio to get our heart rate elevated and to get our bodies warmed up. After this, we've got a 10-second break, and then we're going to add that skip, that high knee skip with the arms. Break. 10-second break is pretty quick here in this workout. Here we go. High knee skips with the flying arms, I call it. Good. You choose your tempo. Good. And to finish this set, last 30 seconds, we've got high knees. Tight core, 30 seconds. Give me those high knees here. Draw them up. Good. Keep it going. Get those knees up there. Look in your mirror. Stay with me. Break. Nice work. Okay, set number 2, we are working our chest here a little bit, so we're going to be down on the floor. recover from that burst of cardio we had in set 1. First exercise is a push-up plus a shoulder tap. For that push-up, you know I want that nice arrow positioning with your arms when you go down. Whether you're on your toes or whether you're on your knees, it's the same positioning with those arms. I go down, push up, shoulder tap, push up. If you're on your knees, it looks exactly the same. Push up, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. During that shoulder tap, I'm really squeezing that core to keep from swaying my hips on that shoulder tap. So engage that core there. Exercise 2, we're just going to do a plank hold. Whether you're on your elbows or whether you're in a high plank, we're just going to hold here. Wrists and shoulders are stacked for that plank hold. And then we're going to get down, work that posterior core a little bit with swimmers. Opposite arm and leg, opposite arm and leg. Nice and easy. Little pause at the top. All right, here we go. Give me a good push up, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Push up, push through the palms of those hands, shoulder tap. If you're on your knees, give me a good range of motion here. When I'm tapping my shoulders, my core is tight because I don't want any sway on that torso. Good. Break. 10 seconds. We're going to do a plank. Whether you're holding on your elbows or a high plank, I'm going to be down on my elbows here. Make it a little more difficult. Make it a long lever plank. Step back a bit so that my shoulders are behind my elbows. Tuck those hips, squeeze that core and hold. Hold. Stay focused here. Break. Now we're down for swimmers. Extend those arms and legs. Opposites come up. Opposite, opposite. Look straight down, keep that neutral neck. It seems like a silly little movement here, but this really does help those small muscles in our lower back here. And helps us recover from that burst of cardio. Break. Set 3, we have mountaintop squats. Booty back, chest stays upright. I come down and reach, opposite ankle, up, reach, up. Booty back. I don't want you hinging at the hip and disappearing on me. Stay proud, booty back and up. Push through those heels. Then we're going to go to squat jumps. Dig deep here for me. Down, booty back, and jump, land soft. Land soft. Again, if it's too much, remember you go back to exercise 1 with the mountaintop squats. Then find a wall. We've got a wall sit. I want ankles and knees stacked. I want a nice 90-degree bend on that leg. My back is against the wall. Push through the heels, and we hold here. All right? Set 2. We're going to get it going right here, mountaintop squats. This is a fast-paced workout with only that 10-second break. If you need to, hit pause if you need a longer break. Each set is only 2 minutes, that's it. Booty back, press through these heels. Break, gear up, jump squats. Land soft. If you need to stick with mountaintop, do it. Here we go, land soft. back, explode. Good. Stay with me. Challenge. Should burn. And we got wall sit. To recover, stay here. You got this. Break, wall sit, push through the heels here. Knees and ankles are stacked. My inner thighs are burning here. Push through the heels. Recover your breathing. Against the wall. Modification is to come up higher. Believe it or not, there is a too low on the wall sit, so you're 90 degrees or up. Break. Set 4, we're back down on our mats for some core work. So let's start by pressing our lower back into the ground, extending our legs straight up. You can keep your head up here or down, whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to start with nice and easy single leg lifts here, one at a time, raise and lower, okay? Then we're going to go to an outer ankle touch. I'm going to reach for that outer ankle, reach for that outer ankle with a pause. The third one, we're going to do either continue with that single leg lift or double leg lift, toe touch. Double leg lift, toe touch. I like to keep my head up the entire time, but you decide if you want to put it down, that's perfectly fine too. Okay? Those are our 3 exercises here for set number 4. Let's get it started. Press that lower back into the ground. Single leg lifts. We're recovering our breathing here, at least I am, from those jump squats. Single leg lift really alleviates that lower back struggle that some of us have by doing one leg at a time. Press that lower back into the ground. Lower one leg at a time. Break. Both legs will stay up, and I'm going to reach for that opposite ankle with a slight pause at the top. Here we go. Reach, reach. I'm really just pulling those shoulders off the ground. Pause, pause. Good. Shoulders are coming up and down. Slight pause at the top. Now I'm going to do a leg lift plus a toe touch for that third exercise. See how these are all working together? Hopefully your core is fired up. Mine is. All right, let's start with those legs straight out. I'm going to lift my head. I'm going to do both legs, toe touch. Both legs, toe touch. Both legs, toe touch. If you need to do one at a time, you certainly can do that if you notice that it's bothering your back. Woo! That upper abdomen is burning. Break. Okay, I'm going to hit you with some cardio again here in this next set. We're going to start with step out squat jack. So remember, this is your go-to if you need it. I start here in this engaged position. You see the bend that I have here in my legs. I start here in the bend position, step out, my arms come over my head. Not out here, I want them touching overhead and back. Touch and back, okay? Tempo here is gonna affect your heart rate. As you may have guessed, exercise number 2 are Squat jacks. Again, bend, bend, okay? The more bend you have in the leg, the higher the heart rate's gonna be, okay? And then exercise number 3, we are going to combine star jacks with the step outs. So I'm gonna ask for 4 star jumps, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Land soft, everything's up in the air all at once, making a star, okay? So let's get that heart rate up there again with this set and get going with our step outs. Give me a nice bend here, step outs. Remember, this is our go-to if you need to. If the cardio becomes too much for you in exercises 2 and 3, this is what you come back to. This is your home base here. Step out, squat jacks. Good. Good, now that we got our muscle memory going, let's go to squat jacks. Bend. Good. Reach those hands overhead. Give me a good bend at the bottom. Nice. Look in your mirrors. Are you getting a good bend down there? At the bottom of that squat jack. Break. 4 star, 4 step outs. It's only 30 seconds here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I'm also trying not to hit my head on the ceiling. Yikers. My buddy Cindy would not be able to do these here. Break. We're back down on the floor for this next set. We're going to be doing a side plank with a reach through, or sort of a reverse fly without any weights. Shoulders and elbows are stacked here. If your feet are stacked, it looks like this, and I'm pulling that hip off the ground. If you need a kickstand leg, it looks like this, okay? What I'm doing is reaching my arm through so that my shoulders become square to the ground, and then I rotate it up to open, okay? Reach through and open. All the while I'm keeping my hip up off the ground nice and high. We'll do one side, then we'll do the other side. For the third exercise, I'm going to use my loop band. So if you have a loop band, grab it here. If you don't, it's going to be the same movement, just without the loop band. So you're really going to have to connect mind to body here. I'm doing that wide row pullback with the loop band. So I have that loop band tucked around my thumbs here. I'm just going to stay down on my knees for this. I tuck my hips, my arms come straight out in front of me. I'm going to pull my elbows out wide, keeping them parallel to the ground. Squeeze those shoulder blades in the back and return. The entire time I'm pulling this band apart. There's tension on this loop band as I'm making this movement, squeezing my shoulder blades there, okay? If you don't have a band, it's the same movement. Resist, squeeze, and back. Mind to body on this, okay? So let's get going here with set 6. Turn my back to you for the next exercise. Or no, I won't. I can flip my legs over the other way. Took me a while. Reach through, extend. Reach through, extend. Good. Keep those hips high. You're in a nice straight line with your plank. Good. I'm just going to readjust quickly in 10 seconds. Here I go. Voila. Reach through and extend. Good. You can have your kickstand leg here if you need it. We're also recovering from those star jumps. Good. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades at the top. Keep those hips high. Break. Now I'm going to grab my loop band if I have it. Put my thumb in that loop. Tuck those hips. Pull back. Keeping tension in this band the entire time. I feel this just immediately. Shoulders and back. Pull. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Oh, mercy. Mind over matter here. It's the same movement if you don't have the band. That resistance of the band is a killer though. Break. We're hitting thighs here with this next set. We are going to start in the Sumo Squat position. It is an exaggerated position. My knees and toes are going in the same direction with this exaggerated stance. My torso stays upright. At no point am I leaning forward here. I'm upright. Exaggerated stance. I'm thinking about knees back. Immediately that engages my glutes there. Okay? So, first exercise, we are going to pulse down here, thinking knees back. I'm pushing through my heels. For halfway I'll tell you to hold. For the second exercise, we're going to get back into the sumo position. I'm going to go down and turn to a lunge. Back to sumo, turn to a lunge. Sumo, lunge, okay? And if your thighs aren't burning already, they're going to now. Third one, it's a sumo plie pulse. Sumo position, I get my heels off the ground and I'm gonna pulse for the 30 seconds. If that's too much, just put your heels down, all right? Points to remember, torso upright, knees back. This is gonna be a good burner. Let's get it going. Let's start with a pulse. I'll tell you when to switch to a hold. Enjoy the fact that you can have your feet flat on the ground. Push through those heels, knees back. Immediately, my inner thighs are engaged and my glutes are engaged. Try to stay low, use your mirror. Now we're gonna hold. Just hold a static sumo as low as you can right here. I have a mirror, I've got mirrors everywhere, but I've got a mirror over there that I watch. How low can I get on this? Shake it out. We've got sumo to lunge next. Sumo, turn to lunge. Sumo, pivot and lunge. Sumo, pivot and lunge. Good. Pivot and lunge. Stay low. Oh, thighs are burning. Stay low. Use your mirror. Stay low. Torso upright. When you're in that middle sumo, knees back, turn and lunge. Knees back, turn and lunge. Back. Oh, shake that out. Quick, quick, quick. Sumo plie pulse. Sumo position, get down, lift heels, and pulse. Holy cats, Batman. Pray, find your Zen happy place. If you need to put your heels down, you can. Otherwise, fight through it. Heels up. I got a burn going all in my inner thigh and in my glute here. Pulse. How low can you get here? Break. Back down on the floor for set number 8. We're going to be working our core here. We're going to start with bicycles. Okay, so let's start in this dead bug position so that I get my lower back pressed into the ground. Then I'm going to extend one leg out as straight as I can get it. I'm going to take my opposite elbow to the outside of my opposite knee. We're going to pause for 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice strong kick out, and I'm switching sides. Hold for 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Then the next 30 seconds, we're going to do that same exercise of bicycles, but with a regular tempo. All right? Give me a strong kick out here. I tend to see this. Okay? I want to kick out, whether it's up here or down here. It's a nice, strong kick out there, okay? And then for the third one, that last 10 seconds, reset your dead bug, get that lower body pressed into the ground, and we're going to extend for a V hold here, okay? The lower you are to the ground, the harder it is. The higher up, the more modification. If you need to just tap your heels here on the ground and hold it this way, that is the most modification you're going to get, okay? So let's get going with this core set. Press your lower back into the ground. Bicycles with a 3-second pause. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Give me a good kick out. Switch. Good rotation on those shoulders. Switch. Switch. Good. Switch, really reach for that outside of that knee. Switch. 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 All right, we got a little break here, 10 seconds. Same exercise, regular tempo. Here we go. Nice kick out. Good rotation. Elbow to knee. Elbow to floor. Good. I'd rather have it with some control here versus fast and furious. Fast and furious, we tend to lose that kick out and we tend to lose that rotation. So give me a good rotation with control. Break, stretch it out because we got a V hold coming up. Press that lower back into the ground. And we'll extend. Here we go. Dig deep, we're just gonna hold here. You can do it. 30 seconds, in 30 seconds, it takes me longer than that to get my socks on. Press your back into the floor. We're almost there. Oh, can you hear me? Oh, we got it. Break. Woo! Nice. All right, we're cruising along here. Next 3 exercises look like this. We're going to work on cardio and legs a little bit here. Just going to start off nice and easy with the boxer shuffle. Notice my hands are right here by my side. They're not doing anything. I'm just doing a little scissor kick boxer shuffle here, okay? Then exercise 2, we're going to add the arms and make it a skier. Okay, exercise 3 is a jump lunge shuffle. What that looks like is jump lunge, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Jump lunge, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Again, if that's too much, go back to exercise 1 or 2 for that one, okay? So here we go. Set number, let me see my notes, 9. Let's go. Let's start off nice and easy. Boxer shuffle. Keep that core tight. Good. Shuffle those feet. Enjoy the moment. Good. We're going to add our arms next. 4 skiers. Get skiers in next. You guys are probably starting to see the progression with every set. By the end, I'm guessing you can anticipate what's coming next, knowing what I do. So, got skiers here, now we're using the arms. Our feet are doing the same thing, but we've added the arms. Keep it up. Break, jump lunge, shuffle. Jump lunge, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Good. Here we go. Jump lunge, shuffle, shuffle. You gotta give me 3 shuffles in there in order to reset your feet. Good. Look in your mirror. How low can you get on those jump lunges? Break. Okay, let's recover our breathing here with this next set. We're down on the floor for some bird dogs. Again, we're going to be working that posterior core area. So, I'm on all fours here. Shoulders, wrists stacked, knees, hips stacked. I'm going to touch opposite knee to elbow and extend with that neutral hand. We're going to do 30 seconds on this side, 30 seconds on this side. Then we're going to lay down on the ground here, extend our arms and legs. Try to keep looking as straight down as possible to keep the stress off of your neck here. Lift arms and legs, come out to an X and back. Out to an X and back. I like to do that for 15 seconds, go down, do it another 15 seconds. I can tell you the halfway point for that. Some of you may need to do 2 or 3, reset, 2 or 3, reset. I'll leave that up to you, okay? So let's get going here with bird dogs. Okay, here we go. Opposite knee to elbow, extend with a slight pause there at the top. Keep that hand neutral. Keep that neck neutral by looking straight down. And connect mind to body here. Think about that lower back. Recover your breathing. Get it back into a nice rhythm here. Break. Let's do the other side. Everything stacked, shoulders, wrists, knees, hips. Opposite and reach with a pause. Think about that lower back. Try to exhale on that extension. Inhale on the touch. Get that breathing back. Good. Excellent. Let's get down for those Superman X's. I will give you the halfway for those of you that are going to hover for 15 seconds. Here we go. Keep that neck neutral. Look straight down. Out to an X and back. We're hovering. I'll tell you at 15 seconds you can go down and reset. Otherwise, all right, reset and go. Otherwise, you can make up your own cadence here. Out and in. Small muscles back there. Break. Okay, our breathing is back into a more manageable rhythm here. Let's hit some legs here with this next set. So, what I'm going to ask you to do is to get into that runner's lunge. This is what a reverse lunge looks like. Reverse lunge, I think of myself as I'm kneeling here with a 90. I've got a 90 on my back leg. I come up a little bit. Here's my reverse lunge positioning. With a runner's lunge, I'm going straight back with this leg and it's remaining straight. Here, runner's lunge, reverse lunge. See the difference? So, runner's lunge, I go straight back, I've got a straight leg. What we're gonna do for the first exercise is start in this position, go down and tap that knee and back. So it's runner's lunge, reverse, runners, reverse, runners, reverse. Okay? Then exercise 2, same plant leg. Now I'm going to bring that leg up. Use your mirror here so you can see I want that thigh at least parallel to the ground. If you need to hold on to a wall here for balance, you can. Otherwise, engage your core and find your balance. And we're doing a kick, a quad kick here, keeping this thigh as high as possible. Keep your eye on your trainer's assistant on your mirror. How high is your thigh? Okay. Then with that same plant leg, we are doing reverse lunge. Those of you that know me have guessed it. Skip, back, skip. Give me some air there, okay? If that's too much, swing that leg forward for a toe touch, okay? So we're going to start with our left leg plant, work through those 3 exercises, then we'll hit our right side, okay? Okay, left leg plant, runner's lunge, reverse lunge, straight leg, tap and extend, tap and extend, reverse to runners, reverse to runners, good, good. Try to think about pushing through all points of your feet on this plant leg. I try to use this as a moment to try to stretch out that hip flexor a little bit, good. Break. We're going to keep the same left leg plant and we're going to raise up our right leg as high as you can and kick. Hold on to the wall if you need to. Keep that thigh up high. I'm going to adjust so I can monitor myself in my mirror here. Good. And kick. Kick. Keep that straight. Hello, hip flexor. Stay with me here. Push through that plant foot. All points on that foot are giving you stability. Ugh. Same left leg plant. Let's hit those reverse lunge skips. You know them, you love them. Here we go. Here we go. Get me some air in there. Get me some air under that foot. Look in your mirror. Am I happy with how much air you're getting under that foot? If the skip is too much, you're just doing a toe tap here. Burn is good. We have no equipment. Break. We need to get that burn somehow. Take a moment. If you need more of a break, hit pause. Otherwise, we're hitting that right leg plant. Runner's lunge. Tap, extend. Runner's lunge to reverse lunge. So it's almost the triangle position of the split lunge down to a reverse lunge and back. I'm trying to recover my breathing here. Whee! Reverse lunge skip. Woo! Same right leg plant. Let's draw that leg up. Keep that leg parallel to the thigh, parallel to the ground, and kick. Good. Find your balance. Press through the floor. Visualize that long string running through your body from the floor through your head, giving you stability here. I just spit. I'm serious about my stability, clearly. Okay, stay with me. I can't look at you and keep my balance. Stay here. Break. Right leg plant. Give me some skips here. Let's finish strong. or reverse toe touch. Here we go. Give me some air. Drive. Power through. Power through. How low can you get that back knee to the floor? And power up. Power up. Big range of movement. Floor, power. Floor, power. Break. We're back down on the floor for this next set. We're going to be working our core. If you have the loop band, let's use it again here. I'm going to put that loop band above my knees here. All right, right above my knees, around my thighs. We're going to be doing a bent leg crunch. So, legs are bent here to 90. What I want you to see is that I'm keeping tension in this band. By keeping tension in this band, it immediately engages my core. It's fascinating, really. So, tension in this band, core is activated. Hands resting behind my head, not pulling on it. We're going to do a slow crunch. Up, 2, 3, down. Notice I'm not sitting all the way up there. I'm only raising my shoulders off the ground. So we'll do that for 30 seconds with the 3-second pause, just like the bicycle. So, class, what do you think is coming next? Regular tempo, bent leg, regular tempo crunch. Same thing with control, tension on this band, okay? Then the third exercise are in and outs. So for in and outs, I like to start here. I am balancing on my buttocks here, crunching everything in the middle. I swing out and back up to center. Out to center. If that balance is too much for you, drag your heels on the ground there. For this one, the band is there just because we only have 10 seconds and let's not bother taking it off. You're not pulling on it or doing anything with it for the in and outs. It's just there simply because we don't have time to take it off, okay? And it's not going to get in the way. So let's fire up our core here a little bit, starting with those bent leg crunch with the 3-second pause. All right, band above knee, bend those legs, tension on that band. Right, I don't know if you can see. 1, 2, 3, down. Don't pull on that neck. Okay, raise those shoulders using your core. Keep that band engaged. 2, 3, down. 2, 3, down. Good. 3-second pause at the top and down. Break. You want to straighten up, stretch out that core. Back to the bent leg position, back to tension in the band. We're going to do those crunches with a regular tempo. Here we go. Shoulders up. Legs are at a nice 90 degree. I'm pulling those thighs apart so that I have tension in the band. Actually makes it harder on your core. Yay! If you don't have a band, everything here is the same. Band just makes this more challenging. Okay, pencil that out. Woo, because my core is burning. Now, let's start here. Starting position for in and outs. Out and in. Good. Out and in. Draw it in. Oh, crunch it in there. Oh boy, what a series of core exercises. Am I right? Here we go. Almost there. Break. All right, we're staying down here for really the next 3. We're going to be using our mats and the bands if you have them here. So I've got the bands just below my knee. We're going to be doing a donkey kick. And as you know, with the donkey kick, I like to make sure the band is underneath my knee that is going to remain down as my plant leg. Okay? So stack those knees and hips, stack those shoulders and wrists. What we're going to do first is just a donkey kick. Flex this foot, I'm down and up. Try to keep tension in the band, that's why it's there if you have it. If you don't have the band, you're doing the same thing. Okay, donkey kick. Then for the next 30 seconds, we're going to do a donkey hold up here. You can see I want my thigh to be as high as I can possibly get it, and I'm extending that leg out and in, out and in, okay? And then for the third exercise, we're pulsing it up here the entire time. Use your mirror, keep your thigh as high as possible. We're going to do one side, then we're going to do the other, okay? So get your band into position here and we'll get started with our donkey kick series. Donkey kick, that band is underneath my plant knee. If your lower back bothers you on these, you can always come down on your elbows. That alleviates some of the tension on your back if you need it. But at the end of this workout, it's amazing how much this gets your glutes going with just a band here. Break, lean back on that, stretch it out. Now we're going to do where we have the hold with a kick. So I want my thigh, my right thigh up as high as possible and extend that leg out and in. I have my mirror there that I'm looking at to try to keep my leg as high as I can. You can kind of look back at it if you don't have a mirror, because it's going to want to sink down on you. You got to fight it and push through the burn here. Keep it up there. We're almost there. Break. Oh, sit back on it. Let's finish with a pulse, shall we? Keep that thigh up there. Here we go. Right thigh's up there. Pulse it up. Parallel to the ground and up is our goal. Oh, and it burns. Pulse. Flex that foot. Again, if you need to come down to your elbows, you can. Keep it up. I see I'm watching my legs sink. I got to keep it up there. Pulse. We're almost there. Stay with me. Break. Okay, sit back on that and stretch it out. Let's get right into it. We've got our right leg plant now. Donkey kick. Band is under my right knee. Everything is stacked. Nice strong donkey kick, flexed foot. If you need to be down on your elbows, you can. That just alleviates a little bit of the tension you can feel in your lower back. Good donkey kicks. Break. Sit back in it. We've got a hold and extend. Here we go. Kick that leg out and back. Kick it out and back. I don't kick it out and back. The heat's kicked on. It's loud up there with that heat. I don't know if you can hear it. Break. Oh, mercy. And as you know, we've got the pulse next. So keep that thigh up there. Here we go. Pulse it up. Keep that thigh up as high as you can. Keep an eye on your mirror and look back at it. And it's gonna burn, with or without bands, it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn faster with the bands. But push through it. We've only got one set left. and we're done with the 30-minute version. Break. Final set here. We're going to be doing some plank work. Core, you know, planks kind of fire it all up. So let's just end this on a beautiful note here. We're going to start in that high plank position. So my shoulders and wrists are stacked here. And what we're going to be doing is drawing in the same knee to same elbow with a pause. So I draw this knee in, hold it, 2, 3, switch. Hold it, 2, 3, switch. Let me show you a little bit from the side. You need to make sure that your wrists and shoulders are stacked here in order to get that knee into your elbow, to have any shot. If it's out here, you're never going to get that knee into your elbow. Now, some of you may have trouble getting here anyway. That's okay. Get it as close as you can and hold it. Okay, so we're going to hold for 3 seconds and switch. So we're alternating back and forth there. For the second exercise, we're going to draw that knee into the elbow with a pulse and keep it there. So I'm holding it here. 15 seconds, I will tell you to switch. I'll show you from the side. And we switch to the other side. Okay, so it's a pulse. I'm asking a lot of our full body here. Everything's fired up on that one. And then for the last one, you're just going to hold a high plank or a low plank. Remember to make that more challenging. Step it back and make it a long lever plank. All right? So, final series. Let's start with that knee to same elbow, 3-second hold, and switch. High plank position. Everything stacked here. Nice tight core. Don't let those hips drop. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Good. 2, 3. Switch. Try to get that knee as close as you can to your elbow. Switch. At the end of this workout, I'm feeling this in my upper body. Switch. My core. Switch. Break. All right. Give me a little arm circle here. Now we're going to be doing a 15-second pulse on each side. Here we go. I'm starting on my right side. I'm just pulsing it here. Stay with me. We're going to switch here in 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Pulse it. You've got it. This is the hardest part. Almost there. Stay with me. Pulse. Pulse. Break. Woo! Let's finish. Scissor arms with a plank hold here. High plank or low plank. Here we go. Just hold it. Core is tight and engaged. This is set number 16. Excellent work here. Now, that was one time through, 16 sets, with each set taking about 2 minutes. Squeeze that core, don't give up here. Break. Okay, so we worked our way through these 16 sets. Each set takes about 2 minutes. Obviously, I've got my explanations in between. I get an amazing calorie burn just in my 30 minutes. I'm happy as a clam right now. So you decide what's your timeline look like today. You're going to hit it 1 time or 2 times. But I love this full body, no equipment workout. Use a loop band if you have it. If you don't, you can still do this workout and get a very effective full body calorie burner. So I had a good time. I hope you did, and we'll see you next time.